Oh, yes. Isaiah 9 6. Unto us a child is born. Now, I'm thinking that that could be referencing Jesus, but I haven't read it yet, so let's just find out. Ezekiel, I think Isaiah is before Ezekiel. There's Jeremiah. Oh. Now, I gave the example of being at the actual birth of all five of my sons. Yes. And you, as a judiciary, didn't seem to really appreciate being a father. Now, yesterday, you wouldn't acknowledge my rights as a father. Yeah. Oh, Isaiah 9 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. And the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Now, we don't really know what my sons are going to do when they get older. Yeah. But let's say that they had a father that was very wealthy. Yeah. And I gave all five of them X number of billions of dollars to make the changes that they thought needed to take place throughout this nation. Oh. Now, wonderful, these wonderful children that you refuse to acknowledge the rights of, yeah, the counselor. You know, they could get involved in psychiatry. We just don't know what they're going to do after elementary school. Yes. The mighty God. Now, I'm sure that none of my sons is going to be an actual God. Yes. But it turns out that there was somebody that was born, a child was born, and upon his shoulder. Now, is that both his shoulders or just one of them? Then the everlasting Father. I wouldn't think of Jesus being the everlasting Father because he's the Prince of Peace. Now, all honor, glory, and power was given to Jesus, but his Father, yeah. See, I have one of those anointings that really, well, I really feel the heart of the Father of Jesus. Yeah. Let's say you put Jesus in the wrong grades. Yes. So that Mary could look good as the divorcee. Pow, pow, pow. Let's say Jesus didn't go through the actual schooling that was necessary 2,000 years ago, and this work that he did as a carpenter with his father Joseph. Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't pure. Jesus was doing substandard work because nobody in law enforcement. I'm sorry. But Jesus' mother Mary put him in the wrong grade so that she could tell the judge that she got straight A's. Oh, and their father shouldn't be involved in their lives. Now, this father of Jesus, the one that wasn't his earthly father, known as God, yeah, he happens to be the King of Peace. And he's kind of the King of Peace of the whole universe. Yes, not just planet Earth, but all the solar systems. Yeah. What if you really pissed him off? Now, I remember an experience I had at the Tamuning Plaza. No, it was Aguma San Jose. Yes, yes, yes. Somebody decided to put them all on me at one time, and I thought about how I was learning about spark plugs. Yes, I was little, maybe 7, 8 years old, and we had a lawnmower in Buckley, Washington, and my father, he said, now hold this. Yeah, it happened to be the spark plug. Yes. And then he pulled the cord, and I got shocked. Yes. And I looked at him like, what are you doing? He told me never do that again. You know, some people don't really learn until they have the real life experience of what electricity can do to you. Yes. I was mowing the lawn at probably 6, 7 years old. Yeah. And when I was at the Guma San Jose, somebody thought, well, why don't we lizard the whole population? I thought, why don't we have a big solar flare and consume the Earth in some sort of large flame from the sun so none of us live? Could you get me the sun of this galaxy right now? Yes. Now, there's a certain way to play this, as in my anointing is from the Father, and I received it because of His Son Jesus. Yes. And it could be that you need a little solar flare to understand how temperamental, fragile your actual communication system is as a planet. Yes. Now, you might not think that I have that much anointing. Yes, He does. But I could actually consume the earth because God the Father doesn't like it. Would please right now. Why don't you get me the sun of this solar system? Pooch. And I'd just like to know, has anybody pointed anything to cause some sort of radioactive solar flare that would completely consume the communication system of planet Earth right now? Because you idiots, you don't understand my anointing. Now, you thought you had to have the electric grid, but as I remember it too, God is actually in control. The Father of Jesus, the King of Peace. Yes. And today, okay, we can play You Don't Have Any Electricity at All because we could shut the whole. Give me the sun of the solar system. Yeah. I'd like to know. Is anybody attempting any very large solar flares? Now, this child that was born unto us, a son is given. Yeah. The government shall be upon his shoulder. Yes. I'm kind. Give me the sun of the solar system right now.